Chapter 11 of Uncle Remus and Brer Rabbit by Joel Chandler Harris. This LibriVox recording is in the public domain. Recording by Phil Chenevert. Brer Rabbit and the Partridge Nest. Oh, what's the matter wid de whippoorwill, dat she sets and cries on de furder hill? And what's the matter wid Miss Bob White, dat she choke herself wid sayin' good night? You know mighty well dat sump'n is wrong when dey sets and sings dat kinder song. Twixt a call and a cry, twixt a weep and a wail, dey must be tellin' a mighty sad tale. Miss Whippoorwill's troubles and what she say will do fer to tell some yuther day. But Miss Bob White, my, ain't she a sight? I'll hatter tell you why she hollers good night. There once was a time, neither more nor less, when she ain't try to hide ner kiver her nest. She built it in the open, where all can see, and was des as polite as she can be. She'd make her house facin' east and west, and then wid eggs she'd fill her nest. Fer to keep 'em warm she'd brood and set, and keep her house from gettin' wet. Whiles dis gwine on, Brer Rabbit come by, a wigglin' his mouth and a blinkin' his eye. "De top er de mornin', Miss Bob," sezee. "De same to you, Brer Rabbit," sez she. Says ol' Brer Rabbit, "I been missin' you long. I was mighty feared dat sump'n was wrong. But here you set ez still ez a mouse, not doin' nothin' but keepin' house." "Oh, well," says she, "I'm too old ter gad. I used to do it, but I wish I never had. De only thing I want is ter wash my dress, but I can't do dat whiles I'm on my nes'." Brer Rabbit, he say, "Can't I help you out? I ain't doin' nothin' but walkin' about, an' my ol' 'oman is willin' fer ter bet dat if settin's de thing, I'm ol' man set." "I know mighty well," says Miss Bob White, "if you set a tall, it'll be done right. Thank you do, Miss Bob, go wash yo' dress, an' I'll do what I can fer ter cover your nes'." So off she put, wid a flutter an' a flirt, an' washed her dress in a pile er clean dirt. Brer Rabbit sees de eggs an' shook his head, his mouth 'gun ter dribble an' his eye turn red. Sezee, "It'd sholy be hard fer ter match 'em, so I'll take 'em home an' try fer ter hatch 'em." So said, so done, an' den when he come back, he come in a gate 'twixt a lope an' a rack. An' Miss Bob White, atter washin' her dress, went a runnin' back ter house an' nes'. "Much erbleege, Brer Rabbit," an' den she bowed. "Say nothin', ma'am, fer ter make me proud, 'kaze I been a waitin' here frettin' an' sweatin' for fear I ain't sech a good han' at settin'. My ol' 'oman say I got a slow fever, an' I 'clar' ter goodness I'm ready ter b'lieve her. I felt sump'n move, I heard sump'n run, an' de eggs done gone, dey ain't na'er one. I sho is seed sights, I done hear folks talk, but never before I seed eggs walk." "My goodness me!" says Miss Bob White, a peepin' in de nes', "you sho is right." An' yever sence den, when darkness falls, she gives de lost chillun her good night calls. An' yever sence den, when darkness falls, she gives de lost chillun her good night calls. End of chapter 11. End of Uncle Remus and Brer Rabbit by Joel Chandler Harris.